welcome back to the second half action here from the Bremerton Park and Recreational Center. K-Mac here in the Brick Palace. We find ourselves at halftime. It's the Wildcats 46, Basketball United 37. 4 ties, 6 lead changes, and the Wildcats to build their lead to their biggest lead of the night to 9. Went on a 7-1 run to do that. Now we find ourselves at a 46-37 lead. Well, the Wildcats built their lead back up to 9 again. I've been watching it get dwindled down late in the first half to 5 at 41-36. Here we go. The Wildcats with the lead and the leather in the championship game. Bertomi back out to Dixon. Up big drives into the free throw line. Kicks out for Smith. For long 3 and hits Ulysses Smith. Or Williams, excuse me. Hits the triple and gives the Wildcats their biggest lead of the night at 12. Coming back the other way, we have a foul on the Wildcats. Dave Hinch on the video. Nice job as always, Dave. Spin in the lane, left hand fling shot up and no good, but it was Joseph Houck going on with the left-handed shot to get fouled. He'll find himself shooting 2 at the free throw line for the Basketball United, trailing by 12 in the basketball championship game. Will bend, flex, and release and hit the free throw. Next free throw is also good by Houck. 49-39. 10-point lead. Deontay Dixon drives in. Can't get it to drop. The rebound pulled down by Vailfi. Kicks out to Kanye Tater. Straight away. Just out for a long 3. Off the mark, no good by the Wildcats. There's a steal, though, however, by Vailfi, who elevates and scores. 4 points for him, 51-39. Equals the biggest lead at 12. Here's Richardson, double team. Just drives in and bulldozes over Smith and scores. 51-41. And backed it away, hanging in the air is Kimo Rutomi, who scores. Thought he might go up and slam that one down on 53-41. 12-point lead in the basketball championship game. Here's Wilson for 3. Elevates from long range and hits. Connor Wilson, 53-44. Now Dixon from long range. Can't get that one to fall. Here's Wilson coming out of backcourt. Flip to far side. Here's Bells. Thought about taking one. Now flips it out for a long 3. No good. Elevating and pulling on the rebound is Dixon. Here's a 3-on-2. Behind the back pass to Williams, who steps back beyond the 3-point line, elevates. Out the shot, no good. Johnston with the rebound, long pass down, controlled, giving it in to Joseph Houck, who scores up the nice pass. 4 points here in the second half by Houck. 53-46. 7-point lead for the Wildcats. Dixon thought about taking a long 3. Now he just will reload and hit. These are short. And we have a loose ball foul underneath on Basketball United off the shot. Non-shooting foul. So inbounds, and Kanye Tater exits his spot, but Dixon will check the pass down where he was and drives in, takes off on the baseline to Rutomi, who scores. Nice pass by Dixon. Kimo Rutomi there to just clean up the mess. 55-46. Lead back up by 9. Biggest lead of the game had been 12 for Wildcats early on here in the quarter and a half. Shot off the mark. Spitting out of backcourt is Vailfi. Kicks back out to Dixon, treading on the play. Bounces into a Basketball United player. Knocks him down. Rutomi to Kanye Taylor. Steps back from 23. Good. Kanye Taylor. 58-46. Back up to 12-point lead. Ball tapped out of play by Basketball United as the Wildcats come back the other way. 58-46. Wildcats on top. On the verge of a little early, but they're looking good to let Basketball United get out on their own little run and start hitting some shots. The championship just might end up in the back pocket of the Wildcats, and the ball jabbed away and off a Wildcat and out of bounds off Aofi. Basketball championship is brought to you by PC Parts and Service. Get back to your world with PC Parts and Service. Computer repair, parts and accessories. Go to 1210 Summer Way in Bremerton. Say hi to Kevin Brown. Spinning in with the right-hand runner off the mark, no good. For Demarius Johnson, long pass down. Aofi will take it himself with the right-hand lane and it hits. Cherry picking on the play is Aofi. And the biggest lead of the night now is at 14. Off with the rebound, too strong. Gursky with the rebound. Kanye Taylor goes right over the defender, and an offensive foul on Kanye Taylor. Almost jumped over Carter Wilson. Ends up with a face full of Kanye Taylor's shorts. Nice pass underneath, but not be able to handle the pass. With Richardson tracked down in the corner by Hauk. He can't control it. But appears to be off a Wildcat instead. Johnson drives in, leaves the ball off his thigh. Ball jabbed away by a Wildcat. There's a 4-on-1. Deontay Dixon goes up, has a shot blocked on the play by Joseph Hauk, but a foul on the play. Deontay Dixon will go to the free throw line, shooting 2. 13:54 to go. Biggest lead by the Wildcats sits at 14. Deontay Dixon can add to that. Here from the free throw line with the clock running at 13:44 to go. Here in the basketball championship, Dixon got it. Biggest lead is at 15. 61-46. Dixon can't get the second one to fall. Here's Wilson. Pass jabbed away. Here's a 3-on-0 break. Off the backboard is Kanye Taylor. Slipped into a slam jam by Kanye Taylor. Off the nice feed by Williams, off the window. There is Kanye Taylor to slam it home. Slip into a slam jam. There's Kanye Taylor. Remember last week off a miss by Lancelin. Tracked the shot, went in and jammed it home. There he goes up there and hits one there. Follows it up with the free throw. Highlight film that. 64-46, an 18-point lead. Again, the appreciation of that dunk will bounce off the walls here at the Brick Palace. There's a jumper inside by Johnson. Can't get that one to fall. Aofi feeds it ahead to Dixon. Goes in, feeds out the Taters, who peels back out. Sets up for 3. No good. Skinner with a rebound. Long pass down to Wilson. He'll only beat for 3. Just rolls in and out. Ball tapped up. Controlled by the Wildcats. Here they come. Here's Gursky for 3. Rebound pulled down by Williams. Williams looking to do some of his own offensive magic. And a timeout called. He couldn't find anything to do with the basketball, and the Wildcats will take a timeout. We will take one too. We'll be back. You're listening to the 2023 Park and Rec Winter League Basketball Championships on ISBN Sports. And portion of the broadcast is brought to you by the Fraternal Order of Eagles, 192 in Bremerton. Become a member today. Stop by 2122 Sheridan Road in Bremerton. Just $40 for the year. How about BremertonJunk.com? You got junk? Don't be a hoarder. Get rid of your junk. Go to BremertonJunk.com. And, well, the score sits 64-46. The Wildcats on top with 11:44 to go here in the championship game. As more players and people filter into the Brick Palace to watch the end of the Park and Rec Basketball Championship. Wildcats inbounds off to our right. They'll get it to Dixon. Couldn't put it past Dixon. Just fling one up there. He crossed over Dixon by Drifton. Drives in the lane, leaves it short, taps up his own miss. And it's probably tapped out of play. It's going to be basketball. United's basketball. Being a lot to go right with 11:23 to go. Turnovers by the Basketball United has hurt them. Here's another one. Long pass down to Taylor, who goes up and slips into another slam jam. Kanye Taylor with two hands. Brings the lead down to 20. With a little over 11 minutes to go here in the basketball contest. 66 to 48. I'm not sure where those other 2 points came from, but we'll mark it down. Foul on the play. That was off that last shot that I missed. 66 to 48. Here's an alley-oop intended for Dixon. Shot ahead, anticipated by Kanye Taylor and intercepted by Taylor. He'll go up for 15 feet with another alley-oop for Dixon. He can't quite slam that one down, but with two hands, he gently lays it in. Deontay Dixon. 28-point bowl is turning into a dunk contest for the Wildcats. A long three, no good. Deontay Dixon will pull down the rebound pick it up off the hardwood. Left-hand dribble, sets in, finds Gursky inside. It kicks out for Smith. Off angle, three, got it. Atiyah Smith. Buries the bomb to Smith. The ripple and the triple. It's a 23-point lead. The biggest one of the night for the Wildcats with under 10 minutes to go. They'll post up with Haupt. They'll kick it out. They'll flip it at the free throw line. And it's kind of backing his way in. But Demarius Johnson is a big man, ready to create his own space. And a foul on the play by Atiyah Smith on the Wildcats. 71 to 48, the basketball championship game here at the Brick Palace. K-Mac. See Jim Fortune scribbling on his notepad over there, the coach of the Wildcats. Again, Richardson, too strong. Rebound pulled down and elevating up and hitting was good to who made that.
I think it was out.
70 to 51, 71 to 50 rather. Here's a long shot again by Atiyah Smith. Drills the bomb, the ripple, and the triple. 9 points for Atiyah Smith. 74 to 50 equals the biggest lead. Or actually gives them the biggest lead at 24. Here's Wilson. Drives in with a left-hand runner is Bells for two. Nice pass, nice dish, nice basket. 74 to 52. D'Angelo Moore steps back from 17, air ball. Here's Lanston with the offensive rebound. He'll peel back out beyond the three-point line. Now step back out. The ball jabbed away from him by Wilson. And they say it went off Wilson, Lanston last. Long pass down, wide open was Haupt, and he throws it out of bounds. For those on the radio, just picture a long bomb to a wide open receiver. And they overthrow him. That's what happened there. 74 to 52. Highest scoring team in the league is making mincemeat, and the turnaround jumper by Deontay Dixon, the best defensive team in the league. Another two for Dixon. Long pass down to Hulk, who elevates and lays it up and in. Hulk having a good game. 20-point lead, 22-point lead for the Wildcats. Gursky for three, high arcing three, swirls in and out, no good. A nice pass right to Dixon, has a shot blocked by Haupt. Here's Richardson out of backcourt, and a foul called on Gursky as he steps out, and Clark will get ready to come back in for the Bremerton Wildcats, who lead at 76-54. Nice pass underneath the wide open Richardson, who elevates and sticks it in. 76-56. 20-point bold for the Wildcats. D'Angelo Moore between the leg dribble, steps back for three. Off on a rhythm shot. Smith will track down the rebound. A long set shot for three. Nothing but scored for Matthias Smith. Unofficially, 12 points for Smith. 25-point lead. The biggest lead of the night. He's driving in with a right-hand runner. Is Richardson. He is fouled on the play, knocked down to the hardwood, and is slow to get up. Those old bodies don't get up as quick as they used to. And he says he's ready. His teammates will help him to his feet. Staggering to his feet. More would like it would be Daryl Richardson. And he'll try to walk it off as he will find himself at the free throw line. Out the hard foul by Damon Clark. Broadcast brought to you in part by H&K Insurance. For all your insurance needs, they're here for you. 3105 Wheaton Way, H&K Insurance. Still trying to shake things off as Daryl Richardson. They do have a man on the sidelines, but Richardson's going to try to shake things off and shoot the free throw, and almost one could predict that. He's misses the free throw. Next free throw will go down. We'll get that one to drop. 79-57, 22-point lead. Long shot by Deontay Dixon, air ball. Smith trying to save it from going out of bounds, can't do so. There's Richardson with the rebound, but it's stole away from him by Laston. Serves in the corner for Smith, no good. The offensive putback jam by Deontay Dixon, can't get that one to go down. Richardson drives coast to coast, left-hand runner won't fall. Rebound pulled down by Bells. That Bells will go up and is fouled on the play on the offensive rebound. Dixon claiming there was a foul on the opposite end, claiming from help and concurrent from some of the fans that are off to our right. Bells will attempt to shoot the free throw, and back iron no good. 5:08 to go in the 2023 Bremerton Park and Rec Basketball Championship. The always fun DJ Joe Frank. Yucking it up with Isaiah Bells at the free throw line. And won't get that one to drop.
Hey, good stuff, boy.
22-point lead for the Wildcats, 79-57. D'Angelo Moore hands off to Clark. Drives in, spins in, goes up in the air, can't get it in the fall. Help with the rebound. Quick outlet pass to Wilson. Speeds across half court. Just kind of goes in, and an offensive foul called on. No defensive foul called on the Wildcats. I thought DJ Joel Frank pointed back the other way. But he did not. He said there was a foul. Count the bucket by Wilson. 11 points unofficially for him. 4 minutes to go, and he hit the free throw. $19-point lead with 4 minutes to go. Lasted for three air ball. Smith tries to save it from going out of bounds on the far baseline, can't do so. The Bremerton United Basketball in the 2023 Bremerton Park and Rec Winter Basketball League Championship. Skinner for three, hits a shot. John Skinner closes the gap, 79-63, a 16-point lead. Dixon steps back for three, air ball. 3:24 to go. So Basketball United needs to have a whole lot go right in a hurry. Did they come across half court, trailing by 16? He'll walk in for three. Got it. The ripple in the triple by Carter Wilson. 79-66. 12-point Wildcats lead. 2:58 to go underneath. Shot too strong. Rebound pulled down by Bells. Comes out of backcourt as Bells. And the pass intercepted And going up, and Deontay Dixon misses a dunk and then just lays it up and in. Deontay Dixon tried to have some fun. Missing the dunk, however. Here's a shot off the mark back the other way. 81-66. Step back for three. Keziah Bells drills the triple. 81-68. We have a timeout on the floor with 2:23 to go. Not over yet. One would point towards the rabbit and the hare, the tortoise and the hare, as the Wildcats have sprinted out to a big lead. Got their biggest lead up to 25. Now find it at 12 with long shots. And the dunk contest kind of ensuing during the middle of this game. But now that may evaporate a little bit as the Wildcats see their lead now at 13. And a doable finding themselves with the Basketball United and perhaps coming back to perhaps force overtime, but the Wildcats now have to settle things down offensively and play with a little more character and finish things off. They want to become the 2023 Bremerton Park and Rec basketball champions. Can't say it has been fun to watch, though, some of those dunks. Backcourt pressure applied by Basketball United. D'Angelo Moore lose control of the basketball. Battling for it on the floor, we've got a jump ball. And possession arrow will point towards the Wildcats' way, unfortunately, for United Basketball United. More inbounds to Kanye Taylor. Cut off at the free throw line. Hesitation move behind the back pass, trying to get it to Ritomi, stolen away. Stolen away by Bells. 2 minutes to go. Long pass down. Going up and missing the shot with Richardson, but he is fouled on the play. Clock stopped now with 2 minutes to go here in the second half of action. Two big free throws coming up from Daryl Richardson. 12 points for him, misses the first free throw. Next free throw is good by Richardson. 81-69. Or to 70, excuse me. Underneath is Clark. Nice dish to Ritomi, left hand. Can't get that one to fall. Long pass down. Complete to Carter Wilson. Steps out from the three-point line. Elevates for three. Leaves a short off of the rebound. Up faking, sticking back up and in. Was Bells yanked it when that wouldn't have fall down. And a foul on backcourt by Wilson. Boy, if that would have fell, that would have been a big bucket for Basketball United. $1:30 to go in this one. 11-point lead for the Wildcats. They'll inbounds. Straight away from us on the opposite side to Ritomi to Smith. They're going to use some clock and a foul. A basketball. I guess the clock stops after 2 minutes, I do believe. Clark will get the inbounds. Elevate with right-hand shot off the mark. No good. Rebound pulled down by Richardson. Long pass down. Tracked down by Wilson. The pass too far. And out of bounds, a big turnover by Basketball United. Got 1:20 to go here in the contest. D'Angelo Moore. Drives in, right-hand runner. Here's Kanye Taylor again, going into the lane. Pull going up and jamming it home, Kanye Taylor. He steps into another slam jam. Back the other way as Bells scoops and scores. Kanye Taylor gives it up to Ritomi in the lane. Gets it to drop through. Here's Ritomi. Big game by everybody for the Wildcats tonight. 85-72. 13-point lead. 40 seconds to go. Smith off the mark by Wilson. 30 seconds to go. Kanye Taylor. See what he's got up his sleeve next. Drives out, kicks out to Moore. They're going to use some clock now with 21. Maybe just salt this one away to Atiah Smith. He's had a good game today. And did they call it? I think they called it. Well, we'll call this one 85-72. The Wildcats come away with the 2023 Bremerton Park Recreational Division, Winter League Division Basketball Championship. And, boy, a lot of numbers to add up here, but some of the leading scores, D'Angelo Moore, 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 points unofficially. 5 points for Williams unofficially. Kimo Watomi had 9, 12 points for Smith, 6 points for Yofi. Dixon, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 points unofficially and probably wrong. David Clark with 4. Connie Taylor with 8. Marquise Gursky with 3. That'll do it from here. We'll see you when we're next Bremerton Park Direct Basketball broadcast.